looking at me, I'm looking back at ya. You're sending me.
Hi you all, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
So today we're doing part 2 of our RealReal haul.
So in part 1 we saw what we were able to get. We were able to get many designers at a very economical price. I mean, unheard of prices in fact. And who doesn't like to wear designer wear? You know, I think everybody would love to wear designer wear. But the fact of the matter is they're really expensive. There is a reason for the cost though. The reason for the cost is the quality of materials they use, the quality of craftsmanship, and of course the latest style. So that's the reason why they're expensive. But you can get something on a budget. So we can look at resale sites and get something which is more economical or even in a budget, and you can be a bougie on a budget kind of a thing. So you can buy a lot and you can upgrade your wardrobe like that.
So yeah, we have 7 pairs of shoes today, and yeah, let's get into it. So our first pair are these Marnies, which we got for $34.
$34.50. And if you go to the website, the minimum price for any sandals that you get on Marni is $590 plus. So we got them for $24.50. I think that's a very great price, and Ria will talk to you about the condition of the shoe.
Okay, so these shoes, the bottom is all wood, like solid wood. So the thing here is because it is wood, the scratches are more evident. So you can see there's a bunch of wear on the front, you know, a little bit of a chipping right there, a bunch around the top. And on the bottom, there's these holes, which no idea what they're from. And they're just a little bit worn there and on the bottom. And mostly it's around,
right?
Mostly it's around the toe and the front of the bottoming. But the top looks flawless, except there are wrinkles in the fabric. There's a mark there. So these are probably well loved, because see here, there's some marks there, a bunch of wrinkling there. So I feel like these were well loved before.
Yeah. But what is interesting is the shape of the shoe. So if you look at the shoe, it has a very interesting shape where the heel is actually curved inwards. And that's what drew me to these shoes. The top, of course, is extremely beautiful. I love these clogs kind of a look. It's a beautiful look. But if you look at the heel, I think that is where the entire interest is, where it's beautifully curved inside. And I think it'll be a very stable shoe to wear. I can't wait to get into these. So let's wear them and see how they look. So these are the Marni sandals on. And as you can see from the side how beautiful they look. The curved in bit of the heel looks absolutely gorgeous. And then you see the front of the shoe. Again, this is a very pretty shoe. It looks really pretty. The contrast in the leather is really gorgeous. And then you see the little dots kind of thing. All in all, I think it's a stunning shoe. And surprise, they're very comfortable. I did not expect them to be, because I was thinking, oh, there is such a heel or whatever. But I think they are not only stunning, but they are like very comfortable. I'm not trying to style any of these shoes with dresses or anything to show you how they would look. I want to just showcase these shoes, because that's what this video is all about. So you can see how nice they look, and that is what I would want you to look at. Would I buy this kind of a pair again? I absolutely would. I mean, I absolutely would. I absolutely love these shoes. They're so beautiful. So let's get on to the next pair. So the next pair is a pair of flats from a brand called TB, T-I-B-I. We paid $32 for this, and the minimum price on the website for any kind of shoes for TBs is $265 plus.
So these are also solid wood. And so these ones are in really good condition. I feel there's a few splotches because it is wood, but you can always take that off. And the bottom, though, the bottom is a different story. It is pretty well loved. There's some dirt. There's some of the peeling of the wood at the top. There's some more dirt, and overall it's a little dusty, you know? And then the bottom there's just the small heel. So overall, I think it's good. It just needs a little bit of a clean in on this wood bit. And yeah, let's try these on.
So these are the TBs on. I mean, first, right off the bat, I love the color of the shoe, the contrast of the light pink, and then there's the orangish pink, and then the maroon. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a stunning shoe, and of course it's very, very comfortable. If you look at it from the side, it's a flat shoe, and this kind of a shoe you can pretty much pair with anything, even with shorts, jeans, skirts, dresses. I mean, whatever you wear, you can pair these with this kind of a shoe. The shoe, of course, has a very special style to it, so it's something which looks very unusual and very unique. So it's a very pretty shoe. Plus, of course, it's patent leather, so it's very, very comfortable. And because they're pre-loved, the patent leather kind of molds to your feet, and it makes it look really, really it feels very, very comfortable. And though the bottom of the shoe, the base is wood, it's not at all uncomfortable. I think it's a beautiful shoe. I love it. I absolutely love it. So the next pair is a pair by a brand called Jill Sander. This is a silver flat shoe. As you can see, this we paid $31.95 for this, and on the website the minimum price for any Jill Sander sandals is $5.95 plus.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the condition of these, and these are obviously a little bit well loved. You can obviously tell by the heel right there as well, a little bit of scuffing, probably even stepping on some granite or asphalt or something. And then on the top there are some smudges right there, like stains, like there's one right there, and the leather on the inside is pretty creased, definitely to show that they are been well loved. And yeah.
So one good thing about these sandals is how ease of getting into it. This is Velcro. So I like Velcro when I'm trying to wear sandals because it's easier than buckling sandals up. But all in all, it's a pretty shoe. And I love the style. I mean, this style is back in, so I would love to wear this with different kind of clothes. So let's see how they look. So these are the Jill Sanders on. You can see how they look. I mean, one of the things that I noticed right off the bat when I was wearing this is the Velcro is not holding up fast. So obviously these are pre-loved shoes, so maybe I'll have to change the Velcro, and I don't even know how to do that. I'll have to figure that out. The look of the sandals is pretty cute, but they definitely look very well worn. So I don't know how long these will last. Yes, they were about $32, but at the same time, I feel like if I wear them a lot, maybe like 5, 7, 8 times, they will fall apart, you know. I mean, they're not, the Velcro is already going off, and the shoe feels like when I'm walking, it feels like it's going to come off my foot. So we'll see how they last, but I mean, it's a decent pair. The next pair is by a brand called Donald J. Pilner. It says made in the mountains of Italy, and it came in its own box. It also has a nice dust bag to go with it.
We got these for $35, and the lowest you can ever get a shoe on the Donald J. Pilner website is $102. And as I said, these look brand new.
Yeah, I mean, there's no wear at the bottom at all.
Nowhere at the bottom. Nowhere on the heel. Like
no.
The emblem on the heel is still there. I mean, I can see a little bit on the shoe right there.
No, but I think this is from storage.
Yeah, they've been handled, but they haven't been worn.
So,
so maybe, like you guys can see, there's a little bit from handling, but there is nothing from wear. Like the bottom is brand new. This is brand new.
The top is brand new.
There's no creases in the leather or the rubber. Brand new.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of condition, they're in pristine condition. I mean, no one can fault that. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. I love the color of the shoe. I think they look so pretty, and hopefully they'll be comfortable too. So let's go ahead and try these shoes. So these are the Donald J. Pilner ones on. They're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful shoes, and I mean, I was smelling the shoe to see if it felt like it was in somebody's closet, but it did not feel like that. It had that fresh leather smell to it. Yeah, it's weird, gross, whatever. I agree, but I still smell the shoes. The fit of these shoes is absolutely amazing. So I thought that maybe the heel, because of the way the heel is, maybe it'll be uncomfortable, but it is not at all. And of course, like, they look so pretty. Like this you could probably wear with any kind of clothes, with with skirts, pants, jeans, dresses. You could wear this with anything. And I think this is a very beautiful shoe. And this particular season in the spring, I would get a lot of wear out of it. This is what is in. So I think, and this little, what do you call this, kitten heel is what is in for the spring. So I think this will get a lot of use out of it. So amazing. I love these. So the next pair we have is a pair of Pradas. I mean, devil wear Pradas. So yeah, we got a Prada, and I of course had to get a Prada. So here's the shoe. And how much did we pay for this? I just check on the.
So this shoe already is giving me major like 2007 We paid $38 for these. The lowest you can get Pradas for is $620.
These
were
US dollars.
$38.
So let's talk about the condition of the shoe.
So they look pretty new. Like there's a little bit of scuffing at the bottom, as you guys can see right there. A few smudges, a few stray hairs, but overall it looks new. The suede looks pretty new. Just needs to be brushed a bit, and the leather, there are creases from a previous owner, but overall it looks pretty good. There's no major things. Like there's a little bit of dirt on the cork, but overall it's pretty good.
I think nothing that a good cleaning will not take care of. You can always use a suede or nubuck polish to polish these. And the inside is of course leather, so that can be cleaned. The cork can be washed with a wet damp cloth. And the bottom, of course, no one cares what the bottom looks like. But these look pretty nice. The condition is great. You know, I would say the condition is great. And the color is amazing. And of course, it has that cork platform heel. And I love this kind of a heel because it's so much more comfortable than wearing pointy heels and, you know, stilettos. I don't really wear stilettos. So for me, something like this is amazing. So I can't wait to get into them, and we'll just be back with these. So these are the Pradas on, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Like if you can see it from the side, they look stunning. The way these shoes are made, one, it molds to your feet. So now I know why people say once you go to Prada, you never go back. So Prada shoes, amazing. I love them. And the color is also very nice. It's a very neutral color, a color that can be worn with most clothes, with most dresses, with most colors. You can pair them with that. And overall, I think looking at the condition of the shoe and the look of the shoe, I think this is so worth it. Like I would buy these again in a heartbeat. So this is a good pair to have. So the next pair is a pair of slides from the brand Jimmy Choo. It says Jimmy Choo London. We got these for $45, and the minimum price for any sandals in Jimmy Choo from the brand Jimmy Choo is $495 plus.
Yeah.
So Ria will talk to you about the condition of the shoe now.
So first I just noticed this, but there's tape on here, which is, don't know how to take that. So let's start with the bottom for this shoe. It's super worn. Like these are some well-loved shoes. They've been worn a bunch, and you can also see there's a little bit of a imprint, and there's a little bit of dirt that you accumulate after wearing them. Right there, the edges are getting a little frayed more. And this is probably one of the most well-worn ones. You can see with the spit, but especially with the bottom and how it's fraying and there's like dirt stuck on the bottom. So these are probably the most worn ones. Yeah.
So when Ria is saying that these are probably the most worn ones, the reason why she's pointing it out is when you wear a particular shoe over and over and over again, the straps kind of loosen, and it becomes difficult for your foot to stay inside the shoe. Basically, the shoe widens overall, and of course, it's so worn. They have tried to fix the heel, I guess, but it's fine. But other than that, I think they're fine. So let's see how it looks once it's worn. So these are the Jimmy Choo slides on. They of course look pretty because the design is pretty. But as expected, like as you can see, they become wobbly over time. Like shoes become wobbly over time, and I can actually feel this strap kind of loose in some places and tight in some places. But the heel also has started to feel a little bit wobbly because they're worn so much. I mean, they're okay. Would I buy these again? Probably I would at this price. I would not buy them full price, or even if they were like $60-70, I would not have bought them. But for the simple reason that the shape and sizing of the shoe changes the more you wear them. So that is the only reason. Other than that, they are very good shoes. Jimmy Choo, of course, is a very well-known brand. But other than that, I think it's great. It's a great shoe, but it's too worn for me to wear them for a long period of time. Probably I could get away wearing them once, twice, maybe thrice. But as you can see, my foot is already wobbling, so I might not even be able to wear these for that much.
Okay, so our final pair are these Valentinos. So we got these for $40.50. And the lowest price you can get Valentinos for is $770. So considering that, these are a steal.
Yeah, these
are
are
amazing. They have a little metal heel with a little, of course, the grip. They have jewels on the back. They're this gorgeous brown color. The bottom part is wood, but the top part is not wood. And yeah, there's also crystals on the front. So there's a bunch of crystals right here. And as you can see, that part's wood. And it's really gorgeous. It's a very gorgeous shoe. The crystals in the back are a little bit loose. Like I'll show you with Mom's shoe. This one is very loose. So we're just going to have to glue that back on and hope it stays. For condition, this has been worn pretty well. You can see on the bottom, it has been quite well loved. The leather looks pretty good. There's a little bit of creasing on the inside you can see there, but not too much. The most worn part that we can tell is the bottom, but no one sees the bottom. So from the top, it looks pretty good. You might just have to make sure to secure some of these gems because they do tend to get loose.
So Valentina, of course, iconic brand. Love these, love the shoes as well. I'm going to see how they feel after they're worn. I mean, some of these gems are coming out like Rhea pointed. But other than that, they're in fair condition. I mean, I wouldn't say they're in great condition. I would say they're in fair condition. The inside of the shoe, however, it looks like from the inside, it looks like not been worn a lot. From the outside, it does, right?
From the outside, it looks like it's been worn, but from the inside, there's some like pilling and...
There's no pilling, there's no foot imprint, there's nothing.
There's like a soft thing on top of the wood at the bottom. And usually, if you do wear that, it tends to leave like prints in it with sweat.
Yeah.
So there's none of that, and these are just like slip-ons.
Yeah, these are just slides. So let's just wear them and see how they look. So these are the Valentinos on. They obviously look absolutely gorgeous. They also have that amazing kitten heel, which is so in these days. These shoes, of course, look really pretty. They're more dressier than all the other shoes that we bought. So I wouldn't get a lot of wear out of it. I mean, this year, I don't know when we're all going to start socializing and going out. So, this is not something that you would just go wear to, the grocery store. But they look very beautiful. I mean, besides the fact that some of the gems are loose and I'll have to glue them, I think other than that, there's nothing wrong with the shoe. It just feels a little bit tight because it just feels like it has, whoever wore them, maybe just wore them for an hour or two or whatever. So they have not opened up at all. So I will probably have to break these in. But other than that, I think they're very pretty. Love the shoes, of course, love Valentino. And for, how much were they for? $45? $40? Oh my God, they're so worth it. So what are our final thoughts on the shoes that we bought? Well, one thing I did realize was the bigger the brand, the more worn the shoes would be. The more loved they would be. But I would not get as much wear out of them. Like I think Jill Sander ones were a little bit bust because I tried walking in them around the house and the back strap kept on falling down. So I don't think I'll get any use out of it. The Jimmy Choos were pretty decent, but yes, a little bit wobbly. The Valentinos were great. I think that's another pair, but again, and then, though they were pre-loved, they've not, the foot of the shoe has not opened out even a little bit, so those will have to be broken in.
I was a fan of the first one,
the Maris.
The Maris. I thought those were gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really unique style that you don't see in shoes as much these days. I think overall they were all really good. You know, give or take, the Jimmy Choo ones were and the Jill Sanders ones were don't mind Toffee, she's investigating. But I would say most of them were good, and especially for the prices.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're thinking about should we buy from the RealReal and make your outfit a little bit extra with these shoes, I would say go for it. They're well worth the price. They came quickly. They authenticated. Not that anything matters once you start wearing them, but if you like a style, you like the style and you wear it. We were lucky that a few pairs that we bought were absolutely brand new. Like they had never been worn. Like they were absolutely brand new. And I don't understand who would buy the pair of shoes and sell them for like a tenth of its value or a fifth of its value. I don't know why somebody would do that or sell the shoe for fifth of its original value or tenth of its original value. But we did get a few good pairs because of that. I think it's a question of chance and luck also. On the website, you do get to see the condition of the shoe. You can go in and you can look at the shoe very, very carefully. I had thought when I saw these shoes, which looked absolutely new, that they don't look very worn, and the condition that they talked about was just excellent condition. That's it. They did not say that they're brand new.
Yeah. So I would definitely take a chance on a few of these.
Yeah.
Because most of the time they are literally perfect, and
yeah,
there's always little things you can tweak, like polishing up the leather, combing the suede, just little things.
Yeah.
But
So if you wanted to buy a designer brand without spending the designer kind of money,
without breaking the bank.
Yeah, without breaking the bank, I think this would be it. I think then you should definitely go for the Real if you do not mind pre-loved stuff, of course. I don't. I didn't think it was a problem for me in any of these shoes, and of course I did sanitize them once we got them home. And I will be wearing them and enjoying them. So I hope you liked what you saw. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell us down below if you have shopped with RealReal or tried shoes, or you own any of these kind of pairs and what you thought about them.
And we love you. Bye.
Bye.